Hi, everybody. It's Debbie here from Real Fun Family and Real Deep Faith, and we have made it to Saturday of this holy week. I hope that it has been a good week for you. I know that it's been very different this year, but today I have to tell you it's one of my favorite days in talking about the names of God when we're looking at Him as I am. Today we're talking about Jesus when He says, I am the vine. I love this word picture. And Saturday was not much talked about in the biblical account of what happened after Jesus died. The people were at home. It was the Sabbath. They were not working or doing anything. And I think that we can all relate to that. So let's see what he has to say about being the vine. I am the true vine, Jesus said, and my Father is the vine dresser. Vineyards were common in Israel. So when Jesus talked about them with his follower, everyone instantly pictured a vineyard or a vine that they had seen. There were fields full of vines. There were vineyards all throughout the land, and everyone had seen the idea of harvesting the grapes. Jesus goes on to say in verse 5, I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Can grapes grow without being attached to a vine? No, they can't. But today is Saturday, and Jesus is dead. And since a dead vine can't produce any fruit, how does a vine become alive and stay alive? Remember Jesus' name from yesterday? I am the life. Like I said, very little is said in any of the Gospels about what happened on Saturday after Jesus died. It was a Sabbath day. Like every other Sabbath day, no work was done. People everywhere were in their homes resting, just like many of us are today. Undoubtedly, they were remembering all that had happened the day before. That was a big day. The crucifixions, the earthquake, the temple curtain being torn. Certainly nothing like this had ever occurred before. The light of the world was gone and darkness had returned. Think about what the 11 disciples and the hundreds who had believed in Jesus were feeling on that Sabbath day. Despair, depression, grief, unlike any other, fear. What would you have thought? That it was over? That it was all in vain? Had you misunderstood? But the miracles, what about the miracles? Jesus has said, I am the true vine. But now he was dead and they felt lifeless too. Their hearts were broken and their heads bewildered. As a family, you might want to visualize the sadness and loss. Maybe you could cover the lights in your house with cloth so that you couldn't see. Actually, I really think that this year we don't have to do a lot of imagining as to what this was like. See, we're experiencing Easter this year the way they experienced the very first Easter. At home, by themselves, afraid to go out, afraid at what had happened and what was going to happen. It was kind of like what we're going through now. But here's the great part. We know how the story ends, and that is so exciting. This, yes, it is a day of waiting, but we know what's coming tomorrow. They didn't, but we do. And so I say, prepare, get ready. This is a day to look forward at what's coming. Get everything in order for a joyous celebration tomorrow on Resurrection Sunday. I hope that you and your family are enjoying this day together, that you are preparing for tomorrow's celebration, and that you will go all in with everything you have to say, He is risen, He is risen indeed. Have a great day, you guys. I will see you tomorrow on Resurrection Sunday.